What's going on, everyone? TomGorian here, and welcome to round 13 of the F1 2017 Racing Formula League for the Xbox One. Today we are here in Sochi getting ready for, like I've said, round 13, the Russian Grand Prix, and we are coming off our best result of the season this far in the season. Last race, if you didn't watch it, I basically scored a podium. The first podium of the season and my second overall podium in this game. So I have to be honest, I felt really confident because Sochi is, it's not like Spain, because Spain is one of my favourite circuits, as we see Artie, my teammate now, crash into the wall, and that is not a good start for him, and that really put me aware. I was like, okay, simmer down. So like I said, Sochi is not really like Catalonia or Spain. I mean, Spain is my favourite circuit. I don't mind Russia. I mean, to be honest, I actually like it compared to other tracks. But it's very, I don't know, it's a bit difficult to try and get into a rhythm, and to try and get into a rhythm where you can nail every corner and you can gain a load of time in the space of like a couple of laps, like 5, 6, 7 laps. So I knew I had the pace to get into the top 10 and maybe even the top 5, but there was a few wild cards in this race. Basically, for the first time this season, I think since Australia, there was actually 20 people who raced. So I was like, okay, this needs to be good. I need to qualify. I need to have my best qualifying of the season if I want to have any chance of finishing this race. So the qualifying lap you're on is the first clean lap. I did 2 laps of quali. Obviously both were valid, and as you can see right now, I'm just trying to nail my apexes, trying to follow the line. As far as practice is concerned, I did a bit of a, I did Grand Prix mode. I didn't do a race simulation, and I didn't do a quali simulation. Basically, the way I practice is I go to practice, and I only use practice to, get a figure for the setup and get a feel for the track. And then quali and race is obviously quali sim and race sim. So, but I didn't do a quali and race sim, so I was really unsure about what's the exact time for pole. But I had a feeling that it was going to be somewhere in the, as you can see right there, in the late 30. So as you can see, that's a 1:38 from Cal 17 F1, and now coming towards the chicane. Like in Catalonia, the chicane is a critical part of the circuit. If you can nail that part of the track, you'll basically gain around about 2-3 temps. As you can see, Callum G just set the fast lap 1:35.9, and now as you can see, we're coming over the line now, and we set a 1:35.8. Now coming on to our second, coming on to our second lap, and Little Sana, which is Little Ryan, he set a 1:34 flat. So yeah, the pace difference was there, but as you can see, we are 3 temps ahead. Now we're starting to be 4 temps, and we improve, and we go 1:35.2. Now starting our last lap, I think this is our last lap. Actually, this might not be our last lap. I think this is our, yeah, it is. So we basically do a 1:35.220, and we qualify in 7th place. Consider that that there was 20 drivers in this qualifying session. Was really interesting. So as you can see, Little Sana, or Little Ryan, takes pole. Messerol Ninjas, the championship leaders, in 2nd. Jigglypuffs in 3rd. My teammate qualified in 4th. Callum in 5th, and Lebel Red Devil in 8th place, as we get 5 lights for the Russian Grand Prix, and it's lights out and away we go. And if 20 cars are out on the line, and I was just trying to keep out of trouble. I did not want any damage to my front wing. I didn't want to crash out. As you can see, Sambo retires, so that is Sambo's last race in Tier 1, because next week he's going to go down into Tier 2. And yeah, so as you can see, 18 runners still left in this session right now. So basically my thoughts were to just stay stay with him, just to stay with King Kenny. But as you can see, Cyril Rosberg is behind us. He started in 17th position with Cyril Hamilton and Fapid, and now he's behind us. And basically, we are not even anywhere close to Rosberg's pace. I think, no, we're on the same tyres, but just different races. So Rosberg's trying to go for the win. We're just trying to go for another podium, just like last week. So I have to be honest, I need to talk about the championship, because the championship between SRL Ninjas and Cyril Rosberg is really heating up, and I'll show you guys what the championship looks like after this race. So as you can see, lap 5, and we are going to go down the inside of Cal G 247 around the outside in towards the second part of the first chicane, and we are into 5th place of the Russian Grand Prix, and there's our teammate in 4th. So I'm guessing Artie has held his position, but as you can see, there's a yellow flag, and King Kenny has left the session, but we are in 3rd place because Cyril Rosberg has, I think, yeah, he's jumped into the pits, and now we are in 3rd place, and now this is our best time to box. Obviously Artie was ahead of us, so I think my card was forced about when I had to pit, because obviously as a teammate you do not want to pit on the same lap as your teammate, otherwise you're going to get held up. So I feel I got a little bit lucky with the pit stop. As you can see, we're going to go on the super soft, just a basic 1 stop, no need for softs or anything. Actually, some people were going to go for soft, but that wasn't the strategy. The strategy was always to go on ultras, then supers, until the end. So as you can see, Jigglypuff, I think Jigglypuff's in the pits because he got damage to his front wing, but as you can see, Level Red Devil is coming up towards the first corner, and we're going to go side by side in towards the first corner. We're going to try and leave him enough room, but he has to go wide, he has to cut the corner there. He's gained the position, but as you'll see around about in the next corner, he has to give the position back because he cut the corner. I just feel like that was a bit of a, I think that was good racecraft from me and good racing IQ. I had the racing line, I had the inside line, and all I had to do was just to force him wide. And just when I forced him wide, he cut the corner, and obviously when you cut the corner, you've got to get back the position. So now onto the start of lap 13, and he's got DRS, and we can't catch Artie, so he's going to go down to the inside, and we block him. And I actually received a message from him saying that he shit himself, that he shit his pants when I made that move. But basically, my intent wasn't to take him out, my intent wasn't to cause him damage. I was just trying to make my one and only move. I'm allowed to do that, of course. Obviously, you're only allowed to make one defensive move, not twice. So that's what I did. Now Jigglypuff is back on lap 24, and it's going to come diving down the inside. It's me first Jigglypuff. He tries to force us wide. We're banging wheels. We're side by side. Oh, bit of contact there. And that's the last thing we need. The last thing we need is for us to get a damaged front wing or to crash out. And as you can see, Jigglypuff, he goes a little bit wide. He's hit the wall, and he's going to try and hit us. But no, we avoid it, and we take 4th place back. By the way, Jigglypuff was a little bit drunk going into this race, so yeah. But anyway, SRL Ninjas takes the win in Russia. Well, Cyril Rosberg originally took the victory, but thanks to a time penalty, Cyril Rosberg comes home in 2nd. We come home in 4th place, and our teammate Artie comes home in 3rd place. So it's a second consecutive podium. It's a second consecutive podium for Ferrari. Great race there. Great battles between myself and Level Red Devil. And as you can see, Fapid goes down the inside of, who's that? That's Big Val. And Fapid will take P7 in the race. But the championship gap is now closed. And now it's all to fight for 4th and 3rd. So Jigglypuff, he comes home in 9th place. He hasn't had a good race. And now I believe we have now overtook him for 4th place in the Drivers' Championship. But there you go, SRL Ninjas, his 3rd victory of the season, his 3rd victory with, well, his first victory I think with Red Bull, because he was with Toro Rosso. I'm not really sure. He was with some other team, but yeah. So Ninjas picks up his 3rd victory along with Rosberg and Artie. That's a great result for Artie and Ferrari, because now I think we've got some even teammates, but Artie did own me the entire race. He started ahead of me, and I just couldn't close the gap towards my teammate Artie in the race. So as you'll see around about now, the race ends, but as you can see, here are the championship standings going into round 14 at Belgium. As you can see, Ninjas is the championship leader, 3 wins, 214 points, 23.5 points ahead of Cyril Rosberg. Vapid Koot in third place, 111 points, that's 103 points behind the leader. As you can see, we are in fourth. We have overtaken Jigglypuff by 1 point. And as you can see, the battle for third place is really heating up. As far as the constructors is concerned, Red Bull and Toro Rosso are starting to close the gap. Well, Red Bull starting to close the gap to Toro Rosso. And then obviously we are closing the gap to Haas in the constructors. But basically my goal is, after Belgium, to try and get third place, to try and get Haas out of the top 3, and then maybe close the gap in towards Vapid as we head into the final couple of races of the season. It's Belgium, then Austria, then Silverstone. So those should be good tracks for me and for Ferrari. So if you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more league racing content, please subscribe for more. And yeah, I'm back now. Career mode's back. I will start editing the career mode video after this. And yeah, subscribe for more league racing content. Please like the video, make sure to leave a comment and subscribe for more. My name's been TomGorian. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next video, I will see you then. Goodbye.